Hello YouTube, my name is Scott Perdue. I'm a Amazon author of over 100 books, all kinds of Christian books, self-help books, all kinds of great stuff full of wisdom. Next time you're on Amazon, search my name, Scott Perdue, see what you can find. Pick up a couple of those books. There's some good ones in there for you. Tons of good ones actually. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about one of the books I've written called Promised Land Leadership, Leading an Army Like Joshua. Today's lesson is about the Conquest of Gibeon and the Southern Coalition, Joshua 10, 1 through 15. Anyway, how the conquest of Gibeon and the South Coalition demonstrates faith, strategy, and God's sovereignty. The story of Joshua's defense of Gibeon and his victory over the Southern Coalition of Amorite kings, as recounted in Joshua 10, 1 through 15, is one of the most extraordinary accounts of leadership, faith, and divine intervention in the Bible. This narrative highlights the importance of trusting in God, acting with boldness, and implementing strategic decisions to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Joshua's ability to lead Israel to victory in this critical moment offers timeless principles for modern leaders striving to achieve success while honoring their values. The context of the conquest of Gibeon. Gibeon, a prominent city in Canaan, had recently entered into a peace treaty with Israel, securing their survival by aligning with Joshua and his people. This alliance alarmed 5 Amorite kings from the southern region: Adoni-Zedek of Jerusalem, Hoham of Hebron, Piram of Jarmuth, Japhiah of Lachish, and Debir of Eglon, who feared Israel's growing influence. They formed a coalition to attack Gibeon, aiming to undermine Israel's position and destroy their ally. The situation presented Joshua with critical leadership challenges. Defend Gibeon against a powerful, united enemy while maintaining Israel's commitment to its covenant with God and its allies. God's role in the battle. The defense of Gibeon is not just a military campaign, but a divine demonstration of God's faithfulness, power, and justice. Joshua's actions throughout the battle reflect his deep reliance on God, his strategic acumen, and his ability to inspire faith and unity among his people. Joshua 10:8 Amplified captures God's reassurance to Joshua before the battle. The Lord said to Joshua, "Do not fear them, because I have given them into your hand. Not one of them shall stand before you." This promise set is the tone for the entire campaign, emphasizing the victory was assured because it was rooted in God's sovereign plan. The key leadership lessons from Conquest of Gibeon. Number 1, faithful leadership upholds commitments. Joshua's decision to defend Gibeon demonstrates the importance of honoring commitments, even when doing so is inconvenient or risky. The alliance with Gibeon had been controversial among the Israelites. It was formed under deceptive circumstances in Joshua 9. Despite this, Joshua recognized the value of integrity and loyalty, choosing to protect Gibeon in accordance with the covenant they had made. Modern leaders can learn that upholding commitments fosters trust and credibility. Integrity, even in the face of adversity, is a cornerstone of effective leadership. Proverbs 11:3 Amplified reminds us, "The integrity of the upright will guide them, but the crookedness of the treacherous will destroy them." Number 2, immediate and decisive action. When Joshua learned of the attack on Gibeon, he responded immediately. He led his army on an all-night march from Gilgal to Gibeon, covering approximately 20 miles of rugged terrain to arrive at dawn. This element of surprise was critical to their success. Joshua's quick and decisive response reflects the importance of acting with urgency and purpose when challenges arise. Leaders who hesitate or delay risk losing opportunities to address issues effectively. As Ecclesiastes 9:10 Amplified advises, "Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might." Number 3, God's power complements human effort. Although Joshua and his army fought valiantly, the victory at Gibeon was ultimately secured by God's intervention. As the Israelites pursued their enemies, God caused a massive hailstorm to rain down on the Amorite forces, killing more than them than the Israelite swords did. Joshua 10:11 Amplified states, "As they fled, the Lord hurled large hailstones down on them, and more of them died because of the hailstones than the sons of Israel killed with the sword. This divine act underscores the principle that while human effort is essential, true success comes from God. Leaders must balance diligent work with reliance on divine guidance and provision. Psalms 127:1 Amplified affirms, "Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who built it." Number 4, bold faith leads to extraordinary results. One of the most remarkable aspects of this battle is Joshua's bold prayer for God to make the sun stand still, giving the Israelites more time to defeat their enemies. Joshua 10:12-13 Amplified records Joshua's prayer, "Sun, stand still at Gibeon, and moon in the valley of Ajalon." So the sun stood still and the moon stopped until the nation of Israel took vengeance upon their enemies. This miraculous event, unprecedented in history, demonstrates the power of bold faith. Joshua's willingness to ask God for something extraordinary reflects his confidence in God's ability to do the impossible. Modern leaders can draw inspiration from this, approaching challenges with boldness and trusting God for outcomes beyond human limitations. Mark 11:24 Amplified encourages us, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe with confident trust that you have received it, and it will be given to you." Number 5, strategic planning enhances victory. Joshua's leadership combined faith with strategy. The all-night march, the surprise attack, and the relentless pursuit of the enemy showcase his ability to think strategically and execute plans effectively. Leaders today can learn that faith does not negate the need for preparation and planning. Success often requires a balance of spiritual dependence and practical action. Proverbs 16:3 Amplified advises, "Commit your works to the Lord, submit and trust them to Him, and your plans will succeed if you respond to His will and guidance." Number 6, unity strengthens leadership. Joshua's ability to unite the Israelites in their mission was crucial to their victory. The army's willingness to follow him on a grueling overnight march and into battle reflects their trust in the leadership and shared commitment to their cause. Effective leaders inspire unity by communicating a clear vision and rallying their teams around shared goals. 1 Corinthians 1:10 Amplified encourages unity, that you all agree and that there be no divisions among you, but that you be united in your mind and judgment. Theological themes in the Conquest of Gibeon. God's sovereignty and faithfulness. The victory at Gibeon underscores God's sovereignty and his commitment to fulfilling his promises to Israel. Despite the strength of the Amorite coalition, God's intervention ensured their defeat. This demonstrates that no challenge is too great for God's power. For modern leaders, this theme is a reminder to trust in God's sovereignty and faithfulness. Even in the face of overwhelming obstacles, Isaiah 41:10 Amplified offers encouragement. "Do not fear anything, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Be assured I will help you." Divine justice. The hailstorm and the destruction of the Amorite coalition reflect God's justice. These kings had opposed God's plan and sought to destroy his people, but their efforts were thwarted. Leaders can take comfort in knowing that God's justice prevails, even when faced with opposition or injustice. Deuteronomy 32:4 Amplified proclaims, "The rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are just." Winning strategies for modern leaders. Number 1, honor commitments. Like Joshua, prioritize integrity and loyalty, even when it isn't challenging and inconvenient. Trust is built through consistent actions. Number 2, act with urgency. Address challenges promptly and decisively, leveraging opportunities to gain the upper hand. Number 3, combine faith with effort. Trust in God's provision while taking practical steps to achieve your goals. Success requires both divine guidance and human effort. Number 4, pray boldly. Don't be afraid to ask God for extraordinary help in difficult situations. Bold faith can lead to miraculous outcomes. Number 5, plan strategically. Develop clear, actionable strategies that align with your goals and values. Preparation is key to success. Number 6, inspire unity. Foster a sense of shared purpose and collaboration amongst your team to achieve collective success. Number 7, trust in God's sovereignty. Remember that God is in control and that his plans will ultimately prevail, no matter how formidable the obstacles, the broader implications of the battle. The conquest of Gibeon is more than a military action. It is a testament to the power of faith, obedience, and strategic leadership under God's guidance. For modern leaders, this story serves as a blueprint for overcoming challenges and achieving success in a way that honors God. By emulating Joshua's example, leaders can navigate obstacles with confidence, inspire their teams, and achieve results that reflects both their faith and the commitment to excellence. Psalm 27 Amplified sums up this mindset. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember and trust in the name of the Lord our God. Lead like Joshua, trust boldly, act decisively, conquer challenges with faith and strategy. All right, that concludes this lesson. Please like this lesson video and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you following me through this one. I've got tons more for you. Also, if you get on Amazon, please search my name, Scott Perdue. Pick up a couple of those wonderful books. It'll change your life. All kinds of great stuff on there. Anyway, have a blessed day. Hope to see you again on the next video.